Get that stuff out of kids' movies, shows, whatever it is.
Hi guys.
This is pretty much been explained.
Jonathon Daily.
Elio. So I went and saw this movie, and it was an okay movie. It wasn't terrible. My 7-year-old said it wasn't that great, so I guess that should tell you it's not a great kids movie. But anyways, there was a scene from this movie that was a little odd. So at some point, he goes up into space, and he has this little AI creature thing that it translates for him. It can do pretty much anything for his body. It can put a little bubble around his body so he can breathe. It can do pretty much anything for him. He uses it to put himself into this outfit that he wants that feels right. And he puts on like this cape and these weird boots and stuff. And it's a little odd. I thought it was funny, kind of funny looking whenever they did it in the movie, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I was listening to a podcast, and apparently the original director of Elio is a big LGBT activist, total queer activist is how they describe themselves. And they actually got kicked off and got terminated, and someone else had to step in and finish the movie. And they cut almost all the scenes that they originally had in the movie, because there's several scenes were in the original cut of the movie that actually showed that he was a queer. Elio was a queer identifying, 8-year-old, 10. He's 8 or 10 in the movie, I think. And they showed it to audiences who were just, apparently they didn't like it, the test audiences, and people had to come in and they had to fire the queer activist director and completely change up the movie. And it's still completely bombed, apparently. But now it makes sense. When I was looking back, I was like, oh, that scene makes sense where he wears the weird little cape and little boots thing that he put on. And now it makes sense, because they had cut all the scenes that would have made sense for, because he comes out as, being queer, which that's what everyone wants in their movie when they're watching it with their 7-year-old, is explaining to their 7-year-old what this other 7 or 8-year-old is saying when they say they're coming out as being queer, because that's something they should know at the time at 7 years old. Get that stuff out of kids' movies, shows, whatever it is. They're trying to brainwash your kids, and it's gross. It's disgusting. So, Elio, I would have given you like a B-, but I'm going to have to give you a D-, F. That's a fail in my book. So,
For the latest in case updates, legal tips, news, and politics, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and our other socials, and above all, subscribe on YouTube to get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.